Hello, I'm Debbie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a painting on a 24 by 30 inch level 3 canvas. I love doing large canvases, so I'm excited about this. So I have taken my level and I have leveled up my canvas. That is really important to do. If you do not do that, your composition is just going to slide off your canvas. So be sure you don't skip that step. So I'm just going to jump into our colors. Today my background's going to be titanium white by Amsterdam. I mix all of my paintings according to the different brands that I use. You can see the ratios and the recipe in the description below. So just head that way and you can see the ratios that I use between my Floetrol, my water, and my paints. And then there's also a link to Kanella Ciraco's video. I do basically the same thing she does. So just head to her video and she'll show you exactly how to mix those paints. Okay, so I am going to tell you the colors that I'm going to use. I am going to start off with Indigo by Amsterdam Expert Series, then Pearl Waterfall Blue by Arteza, then Metallic Cobalt Blue by Loft. Then this is a color I've mixed up, and it is half Pearl by DecoArt and 1/2 24 karat gold by DecoArt. It just lightens up that 24 karat gold, and I'm going to use that in this painting. Then I've got Paynes Gray by Pebeo and Glacier Blue by Arteza. Then I have Turquoise Green by Amsterdam, and then following it up with Prussian Blue Hue by Liquitex. Sometimes I use the Indanthrene Blue by Holbein, and the reason why I'm not going to do that and I'm going to use the Prussian Blue Hue by Liquitex instead is because the Holbein has a tendency to take over, and I like the way the Liquitex reacts. I like them both actually, but in this painting I wanted to use the Liquitex. They're both the same color of blue hue, and so I just wanted to use the Liquitex in this. So those are our colors. I'm going to flood my canvas and I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am flooding my canvas, and that just means I'm adding enough base paint on my canvas and spreading it out to where when I layer out my colors and blow them out with a blow dryer, I have enough base paint on my canvas to keep those colors flowing. If you don't have enough base paint, your colors are going to stop dead in their tracks. And I use a spatula to spread my base paint out. Some people use a blow dryer, and neither way is right or wrong. It just depends upon how you can feel and be sure that you have enough base paint and not too much. If you have too much, you can stand a chance of that paint cracking when it's drying. And then I get my squirt bottle and make sure that my edges are completely covered. This is a level 3 canvas, so the edges are about 2.5 inches wide, and I need to make sure that I have enough base paint to keep those colors flowing all the way over the edge and to the very bottom of the canvas. So I take my finger and break that surface tension to keep that paint flowing. So anyway, just want to take a minute to say hi to my grandkids. Hi Luke, hey Eli, hey Darcy, hey Coco, hey Briar. Keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to line up my colors. Well, first of all, I'm going to take my torch and pop my bubbles. This is just a butane torch. It's used for kitchen use really, but it just has a flame on it, and I pass it through really quickly so that I don't torch my paint. Scorch my paint. Okay, so my torch is getting low on butane, and I did fill up another one, so I will grab that. And in the meantime, I've got some low places here that I've got to fill in, and I'm low in my squeeze bottle, so I'm going to fill this up and grab my torch. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a low place right in here. May not matter that much because in this painting I'm going to leave a lot of negative space, and that is just where I don't draw as many lines and I have more white paint showing than all the lines. So let me torch this real quick with my new torch. Okay, so now let's layer our colors. This is the Indigo by Amsterdam Expert Series, and I'm just going to go here and here, and then I'm going to come off like that. Okay, so that is going to be my composition. And I'm going to line the rest of these up right on top. Pearl Waterfall Blue by Arteza. And this Metallic Cobalt Blue by Loft. I'm going to not go real light, but I'm not going to go heavy either. I just kind of want a hint of this in there, even though I love this color. I'm trying to get more blues than teals, but have some teal in there as well. Then this is my half pearl and half 24 karat gold, and I'm also going a little light on this one. When I say I go a little light, I just don't squeeze as hard on the bottle. When you squeeze harder, you're going to get more paint. This is Paynes Gray by Pebeo, and I'm going to go heavy on it. I love this color. It says Paynes Gray, but it has a blue hue to it, and a real pretty blue hue. So I love that color. And this is my Pearl Glacier Blue by Arteza, and I'm going to go pretty heavy on it as well. It's got a little bit of a green tint to it. And then this is my Turquoise Green by Amsterdam, and I'm just going to go regular on it. And then I have my Prussian Blue Hue by Liquitex. Okay, I'm going to pop my bubbles again. Now let's blow this out. fantastic. I do have a few things that I want to fix. I want to kind of blow this out a little bit, and I'm going to blow it out a little bit over here as well. Okay. Oh, I just love how this is turning out. I do see a few what I call goopies, and I'm going to try to get those out of my paint. That's a big one. Okay. Just kind of want to look over your painting and see if you see any of those in your painting. Sometimes it's where your bottle has set and there's dried paint on an edge or something. Okay. All right, I'm going to fix my edges. I initially was not going to let any of it flow over the edge, but over here I felt like it needed to. So I just went ahead and blew it off over there. And this is just the cells that are forming in here from that pearl and 24 karat gold are just gorgeous. And because I lightened it up, lightened my 24 karat gold up with that pearl, it's not as bold as that 24 karat gold, which I really, really love. So anyway, I'm going to bring you down for a close-up, and we'll see how much we can see. I am going to fix my edges before I do that. So just staring at this a little bit longer, I feel like I need to blow a little bit off here. So I'm just going to line my paints up, and I'm going to speed you up, and then you can watch me blow it out. Okay, I love that. The only thing I don't like is a couple little nubs here that I'm going to erase. You just put your finger lightly on the top of the paint and just push it where you want it to go. Oh, I love that. That's much better. Now I'm going to have to fix my edge. I'm going to bring you down so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my edge. And do you see how I didn't have enough base paint here to keep that paint flowing? So I'm just going to put some base paint and just touch inside that, and it'll start to bring that paint all the way down. I'm going to give it another base paint here. I just pick some up from my canvas, and it'll correct itself. It'll just keep flowing off of that canvas. All right, so there's that edge, and I'm going to show you the wet results of this. Isn't that just gorgeous? Let me turn my light off so you can see it without that circle. Okay, so here we go. And this is just going to shine, shimmer. Look at all that in there. Isn't that just gorgeous? Love it. Love all of the cells that the 24 karat gold make. even when well, that pearl paint by DecoArt is going to make some shimmer also, and it's going to create cells. So the two of them together are working together to create all the cells, and I just love it. It just gives it that shimmer without that real stock 24 karat gold. And nothing wrong with that gold. I like that as well, but in this painting I wanted it a little lighter. So there you have it. It just turned out gorgeous. Just beautiful. And with these paintings, I don't sign my paintings on the outside, I sign them on the back, so that if you want to hang the painting this way, you can do that. Or if you want to hang the painting this way, you can do that also. But I always sign it in the direction that I've painted it. And I'll sign it on the back, on this side, on the back. All right, I'll show you the dry results when it gets dry. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Don't forget to take a stick and scrape your drips. This is important to keep the paint on your canvas, or the paint will just keep pooling off your canvas. So be sure to scrape your drips, wait 10 minutes, come back and do it again. Do it all around the canvas. Okay, I'll bring you back when it's dry. Okay, so here it is all dry, and it really turned out better than I had expected. My lighting is showing that it's a little darker than it is in person. So don't be misled by these colors, because it is a whole lot lighter. But I'm going to turn on my flash and bring you down, and let's find some shimmer. Okay, so here it is with the flash on, and just wait for it. I just love how that pearl and 24 karat gold mixture just lightens up that gold and gives off so much pretty shimmer and creates all those beautiful cells. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at all that in there. Oh my goodness. I just love how these paints reacted with each other. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at all that in there. Isn't that gorgeous? All that shimmer. Look at the shimmer and shine in there. And that metallic cobalt blue too has a lot of shimmer right in here. You can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. And the cells, the reaction that we got is just beautiful. I love these colors. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so there you have it. Please like and subscribe my videos. And until next time, be blessed.